Hey ladies, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here and you have no idea who I am, my name is Chanel. I run a blog called CHANELFILES.com, and over here in this very small but growing corner of the YouTube world, we talk about God, fashion, luxury fashion. We do some vlogging. We love to work out. We love to eat healthy. We love to take care of our skin. And last but certainly not least, we love to live the blessed life. So if any of those things are of interest to you, then I would love if you would hit subscribe down below. So I asked you guys over on Instagram, which at this point, girl, if you're not following me over on Instagram, sis, what are you doing? Go follow me right now. But I asked you guys a couple of weeks ago if you would be interested in seeing either a very small, very mini luxury haul, or if you guys would like to know how I shop sale season. And though it was almost a tie, you guys ultimately did vote to see how I shop sale season. So here we are today, filming this video for the second time. I am praying that when I edit this, I like how it looks. But before I get into it, let me just say, please forgive any background noise. My next door neighbors are having like a roof put on, and the people are also blasting music. So girl, if you hear some bass in the background, if you hear some hammering in the background, I don't know what to tell you, sis. We gonna just have to get through it together. But anyways, let's go ahead and get into it. I have my notes here per usual. I have my water, and girl, class is now in session. All right, you guys. So the first thing that I like to do is before sale season even comes around, before anything is ever even marked down, I like to go through all of my favorite retailers and add whatever it is I would like to get once sale season comes. I add all of those items to every single retailer's wish list. And the reason that I like to do that is because over the years of shopping, I have just found that a lot of retailers tend to carry the same item. So for example, let's say you want an Isabel Marant t-shirt. I can almost bet you that 5 or 6 retailers carry that same t-shirt. You may see it obviously on the Isabel Marant website. Neiman may have it, Saks may have it, Matches, Net, and My Teresa may have that one t-shirt. And the reason that I like to add all of my different items, or the items that I want, to multiple different wish lists is because I want to get the best price possible for this item. And at the end of the day, not every retailer is going to discount that item at the same time and for the same discount. So again, for example, that Isabel Marant t-shirt you may see at 6 different retailers. However, Shopbop may be the first to mark it down at 20%, whereas Net-a-Porter may be the last to mark it down at 60%. If that makes sense. So my goal once sale season approaches is to do my research and to check all of these different wish lists to see where I can get that t-shirt for the best price possible. Now, I know that is a lot of work, and I will talk a little bit later on in the video about some of the tools a lot of the girls like to use in regards to shopping. But for me, over the years of shopping sale season and just getting things at a really good price, I just find that that is what works for me. So first things first is before sale season even rolls around, I have many wish lists created at many retailers of the items that I would like to get. And then once sale season comes around, my goal is to get those items, whatever it may be, however many of the items there may be, for the best price possible. All right, you guys. So the second thing that I like to do when sale season comes, and this is not going to be something everybody wants to hear, self-included, but it is be patient. And I know this is so difficult to do. Trust me when I say once sale season comes around, your girl is ready to shop. However, because I have shopped sale season, like I said, pretty consistently over the past few years, and I have gotten a lot of really good things, most of which are always going to be on my wish list, it is so important to just be patient. However, and this is a big however, and this is when you need to use your own judgment. If you have an item that you've been waiting to go on sale, and you can see now that sale season is here, that the item is selling out. So let's say again, that Isabel Marant t-shirt has been marked down. First markdown was 40%, okay? And you can see that the extra small, the mediums are all sold out, and you need a large. 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna say go ahead and get that t-shirt. simply because you can already see that a majority of the sizes are sold out. But again, that is when you have to make the executive decision and say, okay, I would prefer to get 50, 60% off. However, I see that a bunch of the other sizes are sold out. So I may just have to go ahead and buy it. If I love it, fine, it is what it is. And if not, I can always return it. Now for me, this is something that even though I will make an exception, I'm at the place when shopping sale season that I will almost just take the L of it selling out, because I can almost guarantee you 9 times out of 10, the item that you want, if you didn't get it when it was first marked down because you were trying to be patient or you maybe just missed it, I can almost guarantee you that it will come back in stock. Someone somewhere will return that t-shirt or whatever it is that you're looking for. So again, I'm going to always say be as patient as possible, but there are going to be exceptions when it comes to getting the items that you want and getting them obviously before they sell out, while also trying to be mindful of they may also be returned. For example, I just placed an order literally like 2 days ago from Net-a-Porter, as well as Matches, for a few items that I had been eyeing. They obviously have been in my wish list since the season first started, and I could immediately tell that if I didn't order those items right then and there, they were going to sell out. So I decided to go ahead and order them, and I don't regret it. They haven't come in the mail yet, so I can't say, whether or not I'm going to keep them, but I also don't feel any type of way about only getting 25 or 30% off, because again, I had been peeping the item, I knew that I wanted it, and I was willing to take only 25 or 30% because I can tell the item was going to sell out. That is an exception. That is probably only 10% of the other items that I have in my wish list. And I can almost guarantee you that that other 90% of items will be in my wish list until, I would say, probably mid-August, late August. Now, if you're not the most familiar with shopping sale season, or you're not really sure how long it goes, generally speaking, it starts maybe late April, early May, and will go all the way through August into early September. Now, for me personally, August and beyond, that is my prime time to shop. That is for me when I'm going to get 60%, 65, 70, 75% and up. And yes, you guys, it happens. Trust me when I say I have a wardrobe full of goodies that I have purchased from sale seasons previous that I have gotten for 60, 75, 80% off, believe it or not. So again, it really does pay to be patient. However, again, you just have to use your own judgment and say, you know what? I want this dress, girl. I'm willing to only take 25 or 30% off. Or if you're like me and you're kind of just like, you know what, girl, I'm not paying that for that. I will wait for it to be marked down another 25, 30, 40% off. And if it's meant for me, then you know what, girl, God will bless me with that dress for 65 or 70% off. And like I said, 90% of my wardrobe that I have purchased during sale season has been at the tail end. I can almost guarantee you that the item that you bought or wanted to buy at 25, 30, 40% off, sis, I can almost bet money on the fact that that item will probably be in that sale, whether or not it sells out and somebody returns it. I can almost guarantee you that you can more than likely get that item for 50, 60, 70% off if you just practice a little bit of patience. All right, you guys, so the third point or thing that I do during sale season, and this is actually not something that I do just during sale season, this is just who I am. And you have to be a stalker. Like, it is what it is. You just have to be a stalker. For me, I don't have a problem with constantly checking things and kind of just looking at the different websites and the different retailers and just different outlets that I can find things, partially because I just enjoy fashion. I love fashion. This is what I do. This is what I'm thankful to be able to do. And B, this is what I do for work. Like, outside of creating content, this is literally what I do for my job. So it's not a big thing for me to go to Matches, to look at Farfetch, to look at Shopbop, to look at Net-a-Porter. I can literally do that all day long, like quite literally. So for me, it is always just about keeping an eye on the items that you want. Now, I know a lot of the girls love to use Karma, which was, I guess, formerly known as Shop Tagger. And pretty much what it is a plugin that you download on your computer or add to your computer, and you create wish lists through Shop Tagger or Karma, and you pretty much sign up to be notified when those items go on sale. Now, this is great, and I know, again, a lot of the girls love to use this. However, I personally hate notifications. I am not someone who signs up for email notifications. I am not someone who signs up for text message notifications unless an item is completely sold out and I just want to be notified when it's back in stock. Other than that, you guys, notifications will literally drive me up the wall. So though this is great, and again, a lot of the girls love it, and it's the best thing you could probably do outside of stalking, for me, I just cannot take constant notifications. So I don't use anything like this. Nonetheless, whatever your preference is, my point is be a stalker. You have to be alert. You have to be aware of what it is that you want. And that for me is not only how I shop during sale season, but that's just how I shop in general, especially when it comes to older season items, vintage pieces. You guys know I love a good vintage item. If you haven't checked out my luxury wish list for the spring summer season, I talk about how I always have a running list of previous season items as well as vintage items. And the only way, you guys, to be honest, that I'm really able to find a lot of the things that I have found is because I'm a stalker. Like, I will check some websites, and I'm talking about every day, sis. And I know, again, it's a lot, it's not for everyone, but that is what works for me, and that's how I have been able to find so many of the amazing pieces that I have found over the last few years. So be a stalker if that's who you are at heart, like me. Hey girl, hey. But if you are not someone who constantly wants to check the different websites and retailers, again, I recommend using Shop Tagger or, again, Karma, and I'm sure you can find videos here on YouTube of people talking about it. Nonetheless, be a stalker, be crazy about what it is that you want, and I can guarantee you, you'll get what it is you want, so long as you stalk it.
So good.
All right, you guys. So number 4 on my list is going to be keep a list of items that are super high priority. And I guess I could have talked about this in my first point, but I really just want to take a moment and focus on the fact that it is so easy to get caught up during sale season because everything is on sale. All the things, all the brands, all the designers, for the most part, not everything obviously, but generally speaking, a lot of things are going to be on sale. And it is so easy to spend so much more money than you have budgeted for, or that you have allotted for, or intended to spend, because everything is on sale. And all the things are sparkly, and they're shiny, and they're calling your name, and they're so cute, and your size is available, and like, oh my God, how could you not? Because like, it's on sale. Please, sis, please listen to me when I say keep a tight list of your top 5, top 10, however many it is you want it to be, items that just, regardless of everything else that is on sale, you are focused on these 5, 6, 7, however many items that you want to get. Like I said, it is so easy to get caught up in everything else being 40, 50, 60% off, especially as we get into summer and then we go into fall. The discounts are deeper, therefore the temptations are going to be higher. But please listen to me when I say I have spent so much unnecessary money, so much money that I did not intend to spend, so much money that I did not budget for over the past few years of shopping sale season and not using self-control and not being disciplined and being tempted and giving in because everything is on sale. And then I never wear it, or I wore it one time and I sold it, or I bought it, I thought I loved it, but I really didn't love it, so I had to sell it. Like, please listen to me when I say this. Just keep a tight and right list of what it is you truly want, whether it's wardrobe staples, whether it's a few trendier items that you're not willing to pay full price for because they are trendy, whatever it is that you are looking for, sis, please let me be the representative here to tell you, don't spend unnecessary money on the things just because they're on sale. Please don't do that. Keep a list of the items that you know will work for your life, will work for, your work life, your home life, whatever it is. Just keep a tight list of what it is that you genuinely, truly want. And let that be that, sis. Because listen when I say, you will be shook at how quickly $100, $200, $300, $400, $100, $50, and next thing you know, you've spent $2,000 on things that you really didn't even have on your wish list, but you just got them because they were 60% off or 75% off. Please, again, take it from me. Keep a tight wish list of what you want and let that be your focus and your priority during sale season. I promise you, your wardrobe and your bank account will thank you. And then at the end, you can thank me for letting you know to do that because, girl, we got to help each other out, okay? So there's that. Keep a tight list of the things that you want. Stay focused, sis. All right, ladies, moving on to point number 5, and that is going to be price matching and price adjusting. Now, I'm going to plug a super old video that I did here on my channel, maybe like 4 or 5 years ago, where I talked solely about how I save while shopping. That video is very chock full of information. A lot of the things that I talk about in that video, I still utilize today, and it's very relative and very helpful during sale season. So I will have a link to that video down below in the description box if you want to check it out. I highly do recommend checking it out because you guys, a lot of people don't take advantage of price matching and price adjusting. And listen, I need my sis, I need you to be out here saving your coins when possible, okay? So let's start off with price matching. And if you're not familiar with what price matching is, it is literally just requesting that one retailer marks down the price of said item to that of another retailer, hence price matching. So let's take the Isabel Marant t-shirt for example. Shopbop has that t-shirt currently for $200 full price. However, you see that same t-shirt on net now being sold at $140. So there's a $60 difference. You would literally call Shopbop's customer service and you would just say, hey girl, hey, you guys have this t-shirt still at $200, whereas Net-a-Porter now has this t-shirt at $140. I would like to see if you guys can match the price. While you're on the phone with them, they will go to the Net-a-Porter website, they will find that t-shirt on the Net-a-Porter website, and they will price match it and place the order for you. However, things you need to know. That t-shirt on Net-a-Porter has to be in the exact style, in the exact color, in the exact size that you want to get it on Shopbop. If any of those things are missing, they will not do it. However, if everything is good, they will price match it for you. At the end of the day, as hungry and pressed as we are to get these items, the retailers are just as pressed to get your money. We're all in the middle of a panorama. Everybody is being affected, including these businesses, especially in the fashion industry. Girl, that's a whole nother video for another day. And even before the panorama started, to be honest with you, companies were doing this. But even more so today with everything going on, all of these companies are going to try to get the most money that they can. So they're going to be willing to mark something down, even if it's $100, because at the end of the day, you're still giving them your money. So again, please take advantage of price matching. However, you can only really take advantage of that if you're shopping around and you know what the other different retailers are selling. And that is actually one of the biggest reasons why I choose to kind of like do the legwork when it comes to shopping, in the sense that I just want to look on the different retailers' websites myself. I am someone that, if you don't know, now you know, I like to save as much money as I can when I'm shopping, unless I am going straight to said luxury store or it's an item that I just really want and I don't care about waiting for it to go on sale. 90% of the time, you guys, I am always going to try to get said item at a discount. And when I say discount, I'm not talking about 20%. I'm not talking about 30%. I mean 40, 45, 50%. That is when you will get my attention, okay? But nonetheless though, price matching, again, is one of the biggest tools that I feel like people know about, but people forget or they just don't know about. So price matching, it's a thing, get into it. Also, and I almost forgot to mention this, but not every retailer adheres to price matching and price adjustment. Net-a-Porter does not do either. Matches does not do either. I want to say Moda does price adjustments, but they don't do price matching, but I will get into price adjustments next. Nonetheless though, I usually will use price adjustments and price matching on US retailers. So Nordstrom, Macy's, Bloomingdale's, Saks, Neiman, Shopbop, places like that. However, your bigger, like more worldwide retailers, Farfetch, My Teresa, again, Net, Matches, all of these other places, they not doing that. And the only reason I know, what retailers do and don't do price matching and price adjustments is because I've called. Over the years that I have been shopping, like I said, you guys, I've been shopping sale season pretty aggressively for the past 4 to 5 years. And obviously this is not something that is solely, specific to sale season, but it is something that I do like to utilize more or less during sale season, because why not stack a discount? But obviously you can use these at any point of the year. Nonetheless though, if you can get a price match, if you can get a price adjustment, please sis, save that extra $20, $30, $40, because I'm telling you right now, and I'm sure you all know this, it adds up, and it adds up very quickly. That leads us into price adjustments. Now, this is something that's a little bit more finicky. It's a little bit more narrow in the sense that you don't have as much wiggle room. But essentially what it is let's say that same Isabel Marant t-shirt you bought at Shopbop. Let's say you decided to just go ahead and get it retail at $200, right? But for some reason in your spirit, you feel like, you know what, let me just go check on this t-shirt on the Shopbop website, and you see that they have now marked that t-shirt down $50, okay? You paid $200 and you just got it in the mail, I don't know, a week ago. Many retailers, and again, this is just something where you kind of learn what retailers do and don't do this, and what allotment of time every retailer allows, but 70% of a lot of US retailers, again, we're not talking about worldwide retailers, we're talking about mainly US retailers, they will usually give customers 2 to 3 weeks to get a price adjustment, okay? This is something that I literally did maybe like 3 weeks ago with Shopbop. You call them back and you say, hey, I placed this order for this Isabel Marant t-shirt. I paid $200 for it. You guys now have it $50 cheaper at $150. I just got it in the mail a couple of days ago. They will obviously pull up your order, look at when you ordered it, and they will refund you that $50. Now, it is important to know that you usually, every retailer is different, but 9 times out of 10, retailers will give you a 2 to 3 week window of when you can get a price adjustment. Outside of that 3 week window, and really even 3 weeks is a stretch, most retailers only give you 2 weeks to do it. Outside of that window, you cannot call them and say, hey girl, you guys have marked this t-shirt down. Can I get that $50 back? They gonna say no ma'am, okay? But like I said earlier, this actually happened to me. Probably maybe like 3 or 4 weeks ago, there was a dress that I wanted to get from Shopbop. When I say to you, I kid you not, I had that dress in my wish list since maybe February, but I knew I was not paying $500 for it. Period. I wasn't paying. So I added it to my wish list and I just checked on it periodically because I had a feeling, which it did, that it would go on sale. Okay. It went down in price and it sold out. Fine. I didn't sweat it because I said, you know what? Somebody will return that dress in either of the sizes that I want. And guess what? Someone did. Now, I ordered the dress and I want to say the first markdown, it went from maybe like $495 or $475 to, I don't know, like $3 something, I want to say, right? Fine, I ordered the dress because I said, okay, you know what? It went down, it came back in stock. Let me just go ahead and see if I like it. If not, I'll just return it. Loved it. Put it in my closet. Great, fine, content. But something on the inside of me said, girl, go look at that dress again. I promise you. I went, I checked on the dress. I kid you not, less than a week after I had gotten it, probably like 4 or 5 days after I literally got the dress in the mail, they marked the dress down $100. $100, sis. So you best believe I dialed up Shopbop so quick and I said, hey girl, hey, run me my money back, literally my $98. And they did. I was in that 2-week window. They marked the dress down since I had purchased it. And guess what? She got her $98 back. And that's that. And now I have a dress that at this point, with the difference that I got back, I want to say I now got it at 50% off. More than pleased. More than pleased. So again, you guys, it pays to be a bit of a stalker. It pays to just put in a little bit of extra time to do the research, because let me tell you something, you would be shook at some of the items that I have been able to add to my wardrobe over the past few years that I've gotten at 60, 70% off. My green Bottega sunglasses, I told you guys in my, I want to say like end of the summer sale haul video that I did last year, I got those Bottega sunglasses 50% off from Matches. Both of my Cecile Benson dresses that I got during the summer sales last summer season, I want to say I got a minimum of 55%. I know one was a deeper discount than the other, but both of those I got at a pretty good discount. So again, sis, though we, love and appreciate and enjoy the systems that will notify us when things do go on sale, we love it, we appreciate it. It does pay to do your own legwork and to do your own research. So point number 5 is going to be price matching and price adjustments. If you are not sure what company does what, literally call them or look it up on Google, sis. That is all that I have done over the past few years. And I promise you, it pays in the end. You will not go wrong when it comes to saving extra coins, okay? And I actually forgot to mention this as well. And I know this may seem like a little bit weird to do, but I will actually keep the item that I have purchased, even if I have no intention of returning that item. I will keep that item in my wish list just for the sole purpose of, if in that 2 weeks it goes down more, I can go to my wish list and see that it's marked down even more. But 9 times out of 10, unless you just get that gut feeling, which shout out to God, unless you kind of get that just gut feeling to go and check on the item, girl, go back in your wish list and look and see if that item has been marked down. You never know. I know it sounds weird again, and it may just seem like, okay, girl, well, I've already bought it, I have no intention on returning it. But sis, take it from me, you do not know the retailer and the schedule that they are on when it comes to marking things down. You will be very pleasantly surprised when you go to your wish list and you are still within that 2 or 3 week window and you see the item that is sitting in your closet has now been marked down and you have the opportunity to get $100 back, $200 back. Sis, it seems weird, but take it from me, it works. And also, let me know how you guys feel about this below. But I was thinking, now that sale season is officially here and all of the retailers are marking everything down, I thought it could be fun to do something like a sale season edit video. What I would literally do is go around to my favorite retailers and share with you guys what I'm loving that is currently on sale. This isn't necessarily like my personal wish list, but just items that I think are cute, items that I can almost maybe predict will be on sale still, obviously at a better discount come, the end of July, August, September. Let me know if you guys want to see like a 2-part video of that. Again, the first part, me sharing with you guys what I'm loving right now, what's on sale right now. And then maybe in a couple of months, we could do a follow-up video. We can talk about some of those items that we saw, maybe at only 30% now, but they've now been marked down to 75, 80% off. Let me know down below if that's something you guys would be interested in, and I would be happy to make that video. If you are new here and you have yet to hit that subscribe button, sis, what are you doing? Hit the subscribe button down below, and while you are there, be sure to turn on your post notifications so you are notified when I upload a new video. Per usual, follow me over on the gram. I'm not gonna lie, your girl has been cranking out content and you guys seem to be enjoying it, which I am so thankful for. So if you're not already following me over on Instagram, be sure to follow me over there. Check out my blog, CHANELFILES.com. And last but certainly not least, stay safe, stay blessed, and I will talk to you guys in the next video.